Greetings, my name is Larry Beasley. I am currently a student at Full Sail University, enrolled in the Recording Arts Bachelor's program. I'm currently taking the Advanced Session Recording course, and this is my Producer's Podcast. Recently, I've been trying to expand my musical repertoire, and as a result of that, I've discovered that one of my favorite bands is Flyleaf, and I actually located my producer, Howard Benson, in an attempt to find out who produced their debut album. Howard Benson has consistently been credited on major label albums ever since 1986, and that type of consistency in any industry, let alone the entertainment industry, is impressive. But what I find most interesting is that he didn't actually begin his career with the interest of being a producer at all. He actually went to college for aerospace engineering at Drexel University. So if you're having an album produced by Howard Benson, you could plausibly say that your album is being produced by a rocket scientist, but I digress from that. Of course, even though he was in college for aerospace engineering, it wasn't actually his passion, else he'd still be doing it. He was one of those guys coming up, even in college, high school, all of that. He was always in a band. So while he was in college, he actually took a year out of school to go learn production and composition theory, all of that. But he did come back and finish his aerospace engineering degree. When he graduated, he moved to California and got a job in his field. But of course, just like in every other phase of his life, he hooked up with a band that had some decent financial backing. But what he realized from going to the studio was that the producer was the one making all the money. And compared to his aerospace engineering job, he thought, man, I could do this. This is way easier. So he pretty much quit his job and started producing. He started off like most people who just break into the industry, and he was producing demos for local artists. But what really got him noticed was when he produced a record for the band, True Sounds of Liberty. And this opened the door to him doing a lot of MIDI arrangements with larger artists, which helped him build his contact list. Mr. Benson has pretty much consistently had work since his first break, and he's produced all manner of artists, from Beggars and Thieves to Motorhead, Hoobastank, Flyleaf, Fifi Dobson, and even more recently, he's produced Daughtry and Kelly Clarkson. His approach to producing is pretty much the same as what we learned, which is to put the vocals front and center, because pretty much that's what the listener's going to pay attention to the dismay of a lot of bands. A lot of bands tend to believe that, you know, the listener is going to notice or pay attention to all of the small, minuscule things, that the meticulous stuff that the producer does with the drums or the guitar or things of that sort, when for the most part, Mr. Benson's come to the realization that the listener is either going to be listening while driving, with the windows open, wind blowing, or at a party or whatever, and they're really not going to notice all of the small things you do. So it's his job to make sure that the part that they are going to pay attention to is accentuated. Concerning his staff, he has a staff of 8 people, one of which is his assistant engineer, and another he has a guy who does just Pro Tools. And the combination of all of these individuals take care of a lot of the things that he would otherwise be distracted by, and this allows him to focus on creating the best production possible. Other than that, my name is Larry Beasley, and thank you for listening.
In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark.